Hi everyone, it's Cindy, and I have a video to share with you, a project share, it is a little golden book I made into a junk journal for my son for Christmas. I don't know if you've seen the one I did for my daughter-in-law, but I did mention this one in that video, and now I'm mentioning hers in this video. So there are two of them. I did one for each of them. Of course, this one is much more personal for me. I mean, I love my daughter-in-law, and I know a lot about her. But not like I do my son, because, you know, he's my son. So, everything has meaning. It started with this book. When I first saw people making junk journals out of little golden books, I just really wanted to do this. This book is very special. Jason had a serious illness when he was very small, about less than 2. He was about 20 months old. And one of us purchased this in the hospital gift store the first couple of days of his illness. And we proceeded to read that book to him no less than 10 times a day over the course of his hospitalization. We got to where we could just hand it to him and rattle off the pages without looking. Both of us could do that. I still remember many of the pages. So it was really special. And I looked and looked and looked. Finally found a copy that I could afford. And here it is. So I'm going to try to avoid telling stories like that about everything, but it's hard. I used this transportation-themed fabric on the spine, and you know, he was a boy. He was a typical boy, is what I'm trying to say. Of course, he was a boy, and loved to go brum 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 from tiny up. Put some blue baby rickrack here. I used a gold wax linen thread for the to stitch the signatures in. Used metal corners. The corners of these books, the 4 corners each, were kind of rugged. So, yeah. The publication date of this book was 1973. He was born in 75. He was ill in 77. So that gives you a time frame. Just have a little charm here that says "Made with Love." Some more of that baby rickrack in this fabric flip. With airplanes and a little Lego brick here for just because Legos are one of his great passions even still. He's also a gifted photographer, so there's cameras throughout. And I'm just going to whiz right through. Here are the pages of the book. And we'll just keep on going. He trained as his associate degree is in printing and publishing. He learned both the old way and the new way, so this was significant. These printer's blocks were significant, so I included that paper. And this is all representative of his high school years, and I'm not going to go through all that because it would take forever. Let's see. And there's Mickey Mouse washi. Some graph paper, and then some sort of 80s fluorescent paper, music paper, some more sort of block print numbers on that washi tape. All of the pages are tea-dyed. Donuts for The Simpsons. Donuts. It's actually a picture of his high school or college dictionary that I took over after it was out of date. And this is a page of Pennsylvania, Western Pennsylvania, representing all the trips they've made to her home in Minnesota since they've been together. And another donut. More cameras. And just some little odds and ends there. A little more washi just to make it bright and colorful. And right the other side of that graph paper. A couple little brads and this little bit of a Minnesota map. And I must show this. No, it's not the one. It's in the second signature. I altered some paper clips with Lego brads. that I clipped off the ends from, or the backs from, rather. More pages of the book. And I'm fighting, just rattling off the story. And more stuff that has significance to him. Tickets, they love. He especially loves movies. He's a real movie fanatic. He used to have a podcast about movies with his buddy Kevin. More Lego. I found this sticker and I was so pleased because it's a twofer, because it's Star Wars and Lego. Another little altered paperclip holding this card. More cameras. And they love the ocean. They love to go snorkeling and that sort of thing. This is the one I was looking for. My brother-in-law used to drive a local delivery truck when Jason was small, and he stopped at a yard sale one day because he saw one of those giant yellow Tonka trucks. And so when I saw that in a piece of fabric, I had to put it in here. And the charm is just a leaf. And I actually put the signatures in backwards. I just realized that. This is the first half. How silly. Never noticed that. Other than that, they're in order. A cookbook page because they both love to cook. This is very like the tractor he drives all day at work. He works for a state park and the maintenance crew. So I had to include that. And more movie references with the popcorn. This is a map of Minnesota, and it actually is of where his wife is from. You can find her hometown on here. And it's still going okay. Well, that's